afternoon. I am here to welcome you to the 2014 graduation ceremony. I am pleased to welcome Superintendent Dr. Baker, school board members, Principal Mr. Marino, Dean of Students Mr. Cox, teachers, parents, family, and friends in the amazing class of 2014. I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Baker, who would like to say a few words.
Looks like we have a speech written out right here. Maybe I can just read this. Probably the valedictorian wouldn't be very happy with that. We won't do that. But school board members and administration, faculty, support staff, parents, grandparents, how important I realize now grandparents, as I've become one, are at moments like this. Family members and friends, on behalf of the entire Windsor Southeast Supervisory Union, I want to congratulate this amazing class of 2014 here at Hartland Elementary School. Before coming to be your superintendent, I worked in the Hartford School District for several years. Matter of fact, I see some of my graduates out there. And I want to say that putting together many high school graduations, we could never get the high school seniors to march in sync with the music like this group did. So I'm going to give you a So I don't know who worked with them, but I know Hartford High School would like to have that person come down there before Friday night and see what they can do. But the other part about my Hartford High School experience is that I always felt a real sense of fondness for the Hartland kids who came to Hartford. You could tell who they are. You know, they always seem to be kind and compassionate and reaching out to one another. They seem to assimilate or become part of the high school even more quickly than some of the other kids. They were involved in all kinds of activities. And now, having been here for 2 years, I realize why those Hartland kids were so special at Hartford High School. It's because of what they get while they're here in Hartland. And we have the best of small school Vermont right here in this town. And we have to protect that in every way, shape, and form so that we can continue to know who our kids are, know who the families are, know who the extended families are, so that we can continue to provide the kind of support and we can continue to graduate the kind of quality graduate that you see on this stage today. So this community should remain proud of their school, and certainly this class needs to be proud of themselves. You've done a great job. I've been able to come to some of the awards assemblies and some of the events that you've held. You have provided incredible leadership for this building, and I know as the staff was beginning to pull the Kleenex boxes out and get ready for this event, I want you to know that you will be sorely missed. And I also want you to know, as you'll hear, I hope over and over again today, you can always come back here, because this school is your home, this is your base, this is where you were formed, and we want to always extend that welcome to you. The next 4 years are going to be challenging. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. And we'll be here through the ups and through the downs. Don't ever hesitate to come back and seek out the friends that you built here, the adult teachers that you've got to know, the support staff who work so well with you. You are a great class, and I wish you the absolute best going forward. God bless.
great explorer Christopher Columbus said, "You can never cross the ocean until you have courage to lose sight of the shore." Right now, we're all standing on the shore of Hartland Elementary School, getting ready to sail away on a new adventure, ready to explore new horizons. Many of us are experiencing a variety of emotions: fear, excitement, sadness, joy, as we prepare for our next journey. Hartland Elementary School has been the starting life of a life full of learning. A team of caring, supportive, and amazing teachers and administrators have helped us along our way. They've been here for us in good times and bad. They've cheered us on as we've attempted to reach our highest levels of achievement, and were there to catch us if we were to fall. None of us could have asked for more. Hartland Elementary School has been more than just learning. It has been about community and friendship. Many of the friends that we have today will be remembered and cherished for a lifetime. Each of us has our own unique memories of special moments shared along the way. Simple things that will make us smile, like stopping in at Mike's to get chicken and JoJo's before soccer practice, and having them give us extra pieces for coming in every day. Some of these memories may fade in time, but will not fade are the memories I have of 27 amazing people of the Hartland class of 2014. A big part of the culture at Hartland is learning how to give back, whether it's through community service or just helping a student in need. Giving back has been a big part of my personal growth here at Hartland. I remember being asked with a fellow student to help out a little girl who had been having a bad day. We spent time with her in her classroom and read together. Listening to her read and seeing her smile changed my whole outlook for the day. Morgan's too. Helping to change someone's day with just a little kindness and compassion has shown me how much you can give today to others with just a smile and a kind word. This kind of caring from the students and teachers is what made Hartland such a special place. Many of us are going in different directions, off to experience our own adventures. Together, we have prepared for the journey ahead on the shores of Hartland. We may be leaving the people that we have grown so close to, but I know that it won't be long before our paths will cross again. Until then, thank you friends, teachers, and parents for getting me ready and giving us the courage for our journey. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Eve Warner for our next speaker.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hartland was a great school from the very first day of kindergarten to our last days as 8th graders. The staff has been there for us and helped us. They gave us extra time on projects just to add extra details. Miss Ledoux for helping us when we ran down to her room having no idea how to do our algebra homework. Miss Wood for helping Halsey and me with our duet. Miss Myers for having little study groups after school to help us catch up on missing assignments. Mr. Wolf for just being so funny, and having so much fun with Miss Colby in science. Thank you for all of that. One of my favorite memories was in my advisory. Miss Myers had her own little award ceremony where she gave each of us a special award. As I watched everyone else get theirs, I wondered what mine would be. And when I received mine, I was glad that Miss Myers pointed this out. The award she gave me was about how I'd come out of my shell. I joined in conversations I would have stayed out of before. My friends helped me with this. They made me try new foods I wouldn't have originally. For example, Anna Wysocki is a wonderful baker. Before I had one of her amazing brownies, I hated brownies. I tried one and have basically loved them ever since. They made me push myself when I would have taken the easy road. The bond that makes your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy for each other's lives. We aren't just friends, we're family. Although I am sad to leave, today is a day to celebrate all of our years here, and although we are nervous, we are all excited. Yes, some of us will cry, but only because we will miss the teachers and the friends that we have made here. But we will always remember all the good times we had together, Mom, for your ears, breaking rules and doing stupid stuff. But it was so much fun. Family is not just a word, it is who you are, where you came from, and where you will always belong. I love my entire class and I'm glad I met them. I'll miss you guys. Thank you. Eliana, who will present the class gift.
Good afternoon. This year's class of 2014 would like to thank two very special people. Neither of them has children graduating in this class, but has helped in our fundraising efforts, plus more. Without their help, it would have been more difficult to raise all the money needed for such things like our class trip, school dance, and class gift. So at this time, could Carrie Wiley and Lori Pryor please stand? These flowers are a token of our appreciation. You can pick them up after graduation. It has been a long tradition at Hartland for the graduating class to present a gift back to the school to say thank you. So on behalf of the class of 2014, we'd like to present a Wildcat mascot, a Gaga ball pit, and CrossFit equipment for Mr. Driscoll. Thank you, and there will be a slideshow for our class.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I've learned a lot of things here at Hartland. Public speaking isn't one of them. I think that my classmates may have picked me to represent our class just so that they could hear a really awkward speech. Thanks, guys. There is one feeling that I'll never forget since experiencing it for the first time in kindergarten, and that is the feeling in my tummy when I walk into the cafeteria and smell chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes. A feeling of pure happiness. Just like those nuggets and taters, HES has left me with feelings I will never forget. Comfort, challenge, passion, excitement, and happiness are a few of the feelings I will mention today. Comfort. HES has allowed me to be myself and comfortable in my own skin in all situations, hence my poodle shoes. Challenge. CrossFit taught me how to push myself both physically and mentally farther than I ever thought I could go, forcing me to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, just like this speech is making me do right now. Passion. I have learned how to use my passion to set and achieve all types of goals. One example of this was my goal to perform my very best at the Vermont Middle School fitness competition. The result was awesome and gave me the same warm feeling inside that chicken nuggets do. Excitement. Riding down a hill on a bike that was built by my friend. The emergency room also provided another form of excitement. Happiness. Being with my friends and the people I love while I do the activities that bring me the most joy. My mom's name is Joy. And finishing up, HES and Mr. D have taught me that I don't have to be great today, I just need to strive to be better than yesterday. As Napoleon Dynamite wisely stated when asked what he would do with his day, "Whatever I want, gosh." Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. That helped a lot. Hello, my name is Cami Rediker, and I've been in this school since I was in kindergarten. I've seen many people come and go, and yes, I have survived. Throughout my time here, many adults have called our class one of the best. Throughout my time here, they've called us the best. For a while, I just thought that they said that to each class. But then I realized we were remembered for a reason. So what makes us so great? I realized that we made the most out of middle school. We supported each other. We knew each other more than we knew ourselves. We lived a wonderful lifetime together. There's no way that this can be forgotten. Our mark shall remain here. But Kyle broke many track records. He also broke a hurdle in our last school track meet. There's a new couch in Mr. Turk's room because we broke her old one. In PE once, Olivia and I were playing badminton, and we hit the clock hanging on the wall over there so that it was leaning against the cage for the rest of the year. Seth broke some glass beakers in a soccer ball in the science room. The lunch room from Mr. Lamb's room covered his table in sticky notes and tape, and that is staying on there for good. And Mr. Lamb, don't take it off. Troy built his prototype bike for science that Kyle mentioned. He did a really good job of it, and it had a bumper made out of soda cans to reduce the impact of the accident. But ironically, Kyle ended up in 9 stitches. There's a ceiling tile up there that during the spaghetti supper this year, a certain person named Olivia broke because she kicked the basketball and cracked it in half, and the whole thing fell and we all ran as fast as we could to get out of there. Olivia also threw a rubber band ball in 6th grade and made the sheet hanging in Mr. Turk's classroom fall down. She also ran and got out of there and hid behind her locker. Sorry, there's sense of theme here. 9 people got kicked off of the go-karts at a trip to Lake George last year, which I've heard is a new record. The number of times that we got hurt or somehow broke something here is unbelievable. Yes, we did all of these things. Yes, we upset some people. Yes, we broke more than we fixed. And yes, we got in trouble for all of the stupid things we did. But it was worth it. If you ever come back to visit, the first things you look for are the things you left behind. But we also left good memories. Like how we had piggyback races in Mr. Turk's class, and we just had them on our 8th grade trip. Yeah. Some inside jokes are coming, so bear with me here. We're all living like Larry. Many Jimmies were rustled during our time here. I had the 7th and 8th grade sing happy birthday to Miss Colby on Monday on our class day. And she was so embarrassed, and I'm so proud of myself for that. AJ, Olivia, Seth, and I stuck together as Mrs. Hewitt's alumni. We went to Lake Pineo together in 2nd grade. Didn't see that. AJ sang songs in the bathroom, and for all I know, there's still a marble somewhere in her old room. Jake became a dancing queen. Thank you, Jake, for doing that. Duncan hit the fire alarm with a dodgeball and set it off once, and we were all so mad at him. At the beginning of this year in open art, we built a life-size Slender Man. If you don't know what that is, it's a man in a suit with no face, and he's pretty creepy, and we put him in the girls' bathroom so that whenever anyone went in there, they screamed and ran out. At the end of 6th grade, we all went to Echo Museum and hid in the pirate ship. The best moment during the 8th grade dance was seeing Kyle's face when the song It's Raining Men came on. This is why we are remembered. This is why we are such a great class. We took school and learning and we made something more out of it. So congratulations. You've done something great without realizing it. You've made a family. And sometimes families drift apart, but you'll never forget them, just as you won't forget us. In Hartland, school is not just numbers and letters. It's memories and family and happiness. It's life. That's why we're remembered, because we lived a little lifetime when we were here. So in 4 years, when you're at this point in high school, graduating, you won't remember everything you did here in Hartland. But you will remember little things that you left behind. For each person, there is a memory. For each memory, there is a smile. If you learned anything from today, if you learned anything from Hartland, make sure it's to go have fun, break things, and make memories. Leave marks and smiles wherever you may go. Thank you.
Hi. Four Corners strives to emphasize each child's connection within their community. Through opportunities to discover and explore his or her world, a child's uniqueness is recognized and nurtured. Four Corners Children's Center has been providing childcare for Hartland and the surrounding communities for over 20 years. We have seen many children pass through our doors and continue on to succeed and retain their individuality. Each year, Four Corners recognizes 2 graduating Hartland Elementary School students who are also Four Corners alumni with an award. Student qualities that were considered while choosing the recipients were compassion, kindness, and most importantly, nurturing and endearment towards younger children. So there's a male and female recipient. I am pleased and honored to present the 2014 Four Corners Scholarship Award to first Duncan Frazier. And Marie Dolan.
The PTS staff appreciates the efforts of many students at HES who volunteer to assist in various projects throughout the year. This dedication to HES and the community is outstanding. 4 students in particular display the qualities of leadership and willingness to help others. Between the 4 of them, they have given 782 hours of their time. These awards go to Morgan Emmanuel, Bailey Wright, Eve Warner, and Morgan White.
The award that I'm giving today is the Athletic Achievement Award. This award is given to a student who has demonstrated outstanding athletic ability along with academic performance throughout both 7th and 8th grade. They set high standards for themselves in both sports and academics and never lower their bar of expectation. The two students truly model the meaning of student athlete. This year's awards go to Morgan White, and Kyle Pryor. I also get the honor of giving out this next award. This is the American Legion Award. The American Legion Award is given to a student or students in the graduating 8th grade class who are all around good citizens. These two students demonstrate pride in the community and their country. This year's awards go to Ileana Siwa, and AJ Salja.
The Hartland Education Association Award. The purpose of this award is to give recognition to the 8th graders who are the ideal student. The students' attitude and behavior demonstrate that they value education. They have worked hard in all subject areas, always try to do their best, and take pride in their achievement. This year's HEA award goes to two students, the first of whom is Ileana Siwa. And Anna Heisey.
Good afternoon. It is my honor this afternoon to give the following awards. First, the Derek J. Cooper Memorial Award. The Derek J. Cooper Memorial Fund provides scholarship and grant opportunities in support of youth volunteerism in criminal justice, law enforcement, emergency preparedness, national security, disaster planning, and injury prevention. The Derek J. Cooper Memorial Fund is pleased to offer an annual award to one graduating Hartland Elementary School 8th grader. This student will demonstrate exceptional achievement in one or more of the following areas: community service, improvements in any one academic area, drive, motivation, determination, and willingness to succeed, consistent willingness to assist, motivate, or mentor others, and has demonstrated courtesy, responsibility, acceptance, or patience with others. This year's Derek J. Cooper Award goes to Morgan Emanuel. We so much enjoyed Justin Laundrie during his years at the Hartland Elementary School. He was a terrific athlete and was well known for his sense of humor and enjoyment of fun. The recipient of the Justin Laundrie Memorial Award is an individual who has shown strong academic improvement, demonstrates a love for all athletics, has a good sense of humor, is friendly, and is comfortable with being himself. The 2014 Justin Laundrie Memorial Award goes to Tanner Fisher. And the third award is the Rachel Letourneau Award. Rachel Letourneau was a Hartland Elementary School teacher as well as a lifelong Hartland resident. She cared about all her students but had a particular gift for helping students with challenges. The Rachel Letourneau Award is presented to students who have demonstrated the greatest progress and achievement. The 2014 Rachel Letourneau Award is presented this year to both Andrew Lamb and Bailey Wright. Thank you.
The Zoe Richardson Award. A memorial fund for Zoe Richardson, administered by the Hartland Town Treasurer, was established several years ago. Zoe was a dynamic young lady who attended Hartland Elementary School. She had cystic fibrosis, but still made the very best out of every situation, with perseverance and drive to overcome the challenges as best she could. I'm proud to present this year's Zoe Richardson Award to Anna Weissacker.
The Open Arms Award was established by the family and friends of Megan Cole. Megan retired from the Hartland Elementary School in 2008 after 20 years of service as a guidance counselor. The award is given to the graduating 8th grade student who shows kindness and caring for others with no expectation of personal gain, reaches out to others and never gives up, believes in doing what is right or just, tries to help create peace to make the world a better place, and most of all, does little things that can help encourage and make a difference for others. This year's recipient of the Open Arms Award is Devin Beelan.
The 8th grade Students Award was developed by the class of 1997, with the hope that award would be continued by future classes of Hartland Elementary School. The recipient is friendly and fun to be around, has a positive attitude when challenged, and has worked hard for the benefit of their class. This individual has exhibited the confidence and strength of character that makes an efficient leader. On behalf of the class of 2014, we are pleased to present this award to Tanner Fisher.
This is one of my favorites, the Sportsmanship Award. It's presented each year to an 8th grade boy and girl. Throughout the year, these students have endeavored to do their personal best. Each has treated teammates and opponents with fairness, generosity, and courtesy. They are graceful winners and have accepted losses without complaint. The winners this year are Austin Shepard, and Morgan White.
here to present the Outstanding Overall Scholarship Award. Each year, an award is presented to the student who has achieved Outstanding Overall Scholarship. The student has the highest 8th grade average and should be honored for his or her commitment to academics and learning. This year's scholarship award is presented to Cammie Redeker. And I'm also here to present the Citizenship Awards. Each year, a Citizenship Award is presented to 2 students who, by their conduct and demonstrated concern for others, have shown pride in the values of their school, community, and nation. Through their involvement in helping others, they have demonstrated that outstanding quality that we call citizenship. The first award is presented to Jake Fortier. And the second Citizenship Award is presented to Eve Warner. We'll now present the diplomas, first to Dylan Stilson. Anna Jenly Wysocki. Evan Wadsworth. Maria Elena Dolan. Kyle Van Buskirk Postens. Bronwyn Jean Smith. Anthony Shelza. Halsey Madeline Jones. Eve Warner. Van J. Laurie. Sarah Abigail Morse. Duncan Michael Frazier. Bailey Isabel Wright. Tanner C. Fisher. Anna Jean Heise. Devin Michael Beeland. Kyle T. Pryor. Ileana Catherine Suwa. Andrew T. Lamb. Morgan Taylor White. Jacob Nicholas Fortier. Morgan P. Emanuel. Troy Anthony Miller. Austin Wayne Shepard. Olivia Newcity. Seth Arthur Balch. And Cameron Gale Redeker. That part's always so hard to get right. When to stand up and when not to stand up. So how do you say goodbye to such a great group of people? We'll start with a few thank yous, because they're not here on their own. They've had a lot of help along the way. Most of that help is sitting here right now. One person in particular, who is charged each year with guiding the 8th graders, and somewhere in the job description, I think he thinks it says to write extremely long-winded emails at 11 o'clock at night. I'd like to thank Mr. Gene Morse for all the work he did this year with the 8th grade. I always like to tell Mr. Morse, if after 2 minutes of typing you haven't hit send yet, hit send. For this beautiful ceremony, Linda, Darby, Susan, and Suzanne, this has just been absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for putting this together. And some folks who will not be returning to HES next year, but who have put in many years of dedicated service and have cared so much about these children as people, as students, and as members of the HES family. I'd like the following 4 people to stand and please get their applause and their reward for being such valued members of the HES family. Alicia Jenks, Janet Caffey, Fran Lancaster, and Kevin Cox. The students would also like to thank the entire staff for everything they have done these past 9 years. You've meant an awful lot to them. And finally, and most importantly, all of us at HES, students and staff alike, would like to recognize the incredible support and commitment shown by the parents, grandparents, and guardians of these 8th grade students. You all did an amazing job of raising this phenomenal group of young people. don't have the magic bar. And while we're honoring families, we would like to give special recognition to the following families who are saying goodbye to HES for the last time. These are obviously families who have one child or their youngest is up on stage right now. Anna Heise, Andrew Lamb, Sarah Morse, Olivia Newcity, Kyle Pryor, Anthony Shelza, Austin Shepard, Bronwyn Smith, Dylan Stilson, Eve Warner, Morgan White, and Anna Wysocki. Thank you to those families. So that was the easy part. And I've put off saying goodbye as long as we possibly can. We put off saying goodbye because it's extremely hard to say goodbye to anybody, let alone people who have made such a profound impact in so many lives. I've only been in education for 15 years, and I've only been here at Hartland for a few months, really. But I can say with a lot of security that you guys are extremely special and unique. And I will say this much, I challenged the 7th graders this morning to come in next year and set the tone that you guys set this year. Facing a lot of change this year, and have faced a lot of change over the last few years. This group of students came in and embraced the change, and took it to be their own, and took it to heights that I never knew were possible. With a lot of the ideas that we had, they just took it and ran with it. And I'm very, very proud of all the work that they have put into it. And I've just been here for a little while, and I know that the staff out there feels a tremendous amount of affection towards you. And that doesn't happen on accident, and it doesn't just happen. You guys have done things, little or large, along the way that have endeared you to them, to your parents, to your siblings. When I was in high school, freshman year, a group of Hartland students came up and joined us. And there was something about them that was different and special in a good way. And I always wondered what it was. And this year I've had the great privilege of finding out exactly what that was. And Kyle nailed it in his speech. When he talked about, well, he nailed a lot of things in his speech. When he talked about, not the chicken part, when he talked about comfort, I found that that is the one thing that I find sets Hartland apart so much from other schools, is that in this school, the students feel comfortable being who they are, truly feel comfortable being who they are. I've never been involved with any organization where the PE teacher can just start playing some crazy music and everybody during lunch just stops eating and stands up and starts dancing the cha-cha slide. It really happens here. And there's only a few students and no teachers sitting at the tables once it starts. That, for an administrator and for an educator, is extremely special. When I was in middle school, I was too darn busy trying to be cool. And I never would have stood up and done the cha-cha slide in front of my peers, or in front of my friends, my teachers. And you guys all do it, and you do it with a smile, and you carry yourselves with such grace. Your level of comfort in the hallways, taking care of each other, the trip to Boston. You don't take 8th graders to Boston and smile the whole day. But we did. It was true. I mean, the worst trouble they got into was I think AJ and Tanner wanted to go in a revolving door, and they got yelled at. Maybe half the group went in the same revolving door, and that was actually the problem. But we're coming home and talking to Mr. Wolf and saying, this just doesn't happen anywhere else. And it just all year long started to really click with me. This is what that group of Hartland students that I knew back in the 90s had. And it's right here again. And I so look forward to seeing the future Hartland grades live up to this incredibly high standard that you have set. And I really, really commend you for what you have done here. And I have to ask you these questions because I think it's like standard graduation speech about what will you stand for and who will you stand up for. But I know the answers. I know you will stand up when it's time to stand up. I know that you will stand up for the right people at the right moments, and you will stand strong and you will stand together. There's one thing that this group has definitely shown, is that they go together. And that's one of the sad parts about Hartland, is from this day forward, they're split up a little bit. But I know, 4 years from now, as the class of 2018 from Woodstock or Kimball Union or Hartford, that you will still be the leaders of those groups. I know it, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you guys will be that group. You have left an incredibly positive impression here at HES, and I challenge you to go and leave your mark at your new schools, with your new teachers and with your new friends. Make sure they remember you, and please always know we will never forget you. So go out and continue to be amazing. And now, it is with extreme pleasure that I present to you the Hartland Elementary School class of 2014.
AJ.